Our story begins in Key West, Florida, 1900. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Otto have just been blessed with a newborn child, whom they've christened Robert Eugene Otto. The Ottos were an unkind, well-to-do couple, known for mistreating their servants. One servant woman aided in the upbringing of young Robert Eugene. She was quite fond of him and handcrafted him a doll in his likeness. A simple thing, really, made of cloth and stuffed with straw. The boy was instantly drawn to the doll and decided to name him after himself, Robert. From then on, the boy went by his middle name, Eugene. Miss Otto eventually became cross with her servant woman and sent her away. But it is rumored that the woman was skilled in the art of voodoo. Shortly after that, strange things began to happen. The voice of Eugene could be heard talking to his doll, and then another voice entirely different would answer. Soon, the neighbors claimed to see Robert moving about from window to window when no one else was home. The boy barely let the doll out of his sight. They would eat, sleep, and even bathe together. Eugene began to blame Robert for accidents around the house, and the Ottos say that they could hear the dog giggling and the sound of footsteps running throughout the house. Eugene started to have nightmares and would scream all through the night. When his parents came to answer their son's screams, they found furniture turned upside down and shredded toys thrown about the room. When questioned about it, Eugene would only say, "Robert did it." The Ottos decided it was time for Robert to go live up in a trunk in the attic. This is where he stayed for many years, until Eugene's parents died and willed him their estate. By this time, Eugene had taken a wife. He and his bride returned to his childhood home. And this is where our real story begins.
Oh, Anne, this would be the perfect room to do my painting in.
The light is wonderful in here. And oh, these windows, it's just lovely.
Ah, and I can use this old trunk to store my paints.
All right, let's clean out some of this old junk.
Hey, look, that's my old lion. I forgot all about him.
Ah, this one can go straight into the incinerator.
Wait,
What?
this is, I know him.
Ugh, it's creepy and it looks like a rotten potato.
No, this is Robert. Yes, Robert, my best friend.
Oh, really? This is your best friend? I'm gonna throw this nasty thing out, okay?
No, wait. Robert is gonna stay here. He likes to sit by the window.
All right. Come on, dear. Let's finish cleaning out the attic.
The instant that Eugene laid his eyes upon the doll, his hold upon him was again in place. The influence of the doll was strong, but Anne found him very strange and unsettling.
I find this thing strange and unsettling. It feels as though it's glaring at me. All right, that's it. I'm putting it back in the attic.
Robert, I picked you some fresh strawberries from the garden. Robert? Anne?
Yes, my beloved.
Have you seen Robert? I can't find him. And I know he likes sitting right over here.
Eugene, dear, who is Robert? Do you mean that doll? I put that back up in the attic.
What? He doesn't like the attic, Anne. It's stuffy and there aren't any windows. He needs to be by a window. He needs his own bedroom.
Your wife displeases me, Eugene.
She just doesn't know you yet.
She put me in the attic, Eugene. I don't like the attic.
It won't happen again, I promise.
Eugene, Come down for lunch, darling.
Your wife has again displeased me, Eugene.
Forgive her, Robert. She's a foolish woman.
I want you to hurt her.
No, she's my wife. I'm devoted to her.
Eugene, to whom are you devoted?
To you, Robert. You displease Robert.
Eugene, how could you?
It wasn't me. Robert did it. Darling, wait.
Eugene began spending most of his time in the torrent room with his paintings and with Robert. Anne, on the other hand, grew more and more frightened and desolate.
How is your painting coming along, dear? May I see what you've been working so hard on?
No, wait. You can't see it. It's not finished.
Oh, all right. Okay, well, I brought you some lunch.
Did you bring the peppermints?
Yes, Eugene, I brought the peppermints. Now come over and have some lunch.
No. I want to finish this first. Ah, there, finished. Ah, the love of my life brought to canvas. What do you think?
Oh, Eugene, I fear you're ill. We should see a doctor at once.
Whatever do you mean, dear?
Your obsession with that doll is ruining our lives.
Oh, pish posh.
Where did all the peppermints go?
It wasn't me, it was Robert. Robert did it. Robert did it.
Oh, Eugene.
It was the lion.
Ah, that doll is the work of the devil.
Watch your tongue, Anne. You're making Robert angry.
Please, Eugene, we must destroy that foul thing and leave this place at once. Please.
You will do no such thing. Don't touch Robert. Get your hands off Robert.
Do it for me, Eugene. That's it, Eugene. Prove your love for me.
Look what you've done, Robert. Look what you've done. Don't worry, Robert. She won't bother you anymore. It's all right, Robert. It's all right, my Robert. It's okay. Oh, my best friend, Robert.